There's a dark secret in the NFL that affects players today and even in the past for the rest of their lives. CTE and concussion injuries. It luckily is less common nowadays, but back in the day in some studies, scientists found that 99% of NFL players experience some sort of CTE or concussion injury.
Out of 111 brains examined, all but one had CTE, the disease caused by repeated blows to the head. Symptoms include emotional instability, depression, and memory loss. The brain damage is more common than previously thought, and more work should be done to detect and treat it in its earliest stages.
The cause is repeated blows to the head. It manifests in multiple ways: dementia, aggression, difficulty thinking, even suicidal thoughts. There is no cure.
There's an uncountable amount of people who experience CTE from NFL play. Some effects that have been described have even been shown in NFL players. One of those was Arron Hernandez, who was found guilty of first-degree murder. This is easily an act of aggression and is an example of CTE. Of course, I'm not justifying what he did, but along with that, he committed suicide, which is another very common theme in people with CTE/concussion injuries. A more modern example is Tua Tagovailoa, who has struggled with concussion injuries, experiencing 4 dating back to college. Tua has been a very promising quarterback in his young career so far, but with concussions, you never know how long his career is going to be able to go for. And if the NFL doesn't make some sort of immediate fix, I think this is going to ruin the career of plenty of young, talented quarterbacks in the NFL.
Worse, players in earlier generations often lacked programs to assist with their well-being. Former NFL running back Eric Dickerson explained to the New York Times, "When we came up in the league, we had no health care. One common health issue is chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE.
The next example is Philip Adams, who again was convicted of murder and eventually committed suicide, just like many people on this list. Philip Adams played an incredible 20-year career, but however, studies from Boston University concluded that he had severe brain damage from NFL play. If the NFL truthfully wants these young quarterbacks like Tua and many other players in the league to succeed, they need to crack down and spend some money on research for how they can properly save and keep safe their quarterbacks and other players experiencing concussions and CTE. Of course, the NFL and teams are trying to solve these issues, but if it doesn't get solved soon, I think plenty of careers will be tarnished by this CTE and concussion problem. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.